Hi, welcome back to my channel again. Today I just want to talk about how to find meaning in your life. I'm always talking to myself, so it's about how to find meaning. How I've been trying to find meaning in my own life, and where do I start from? What is meaning, and what's the meaning of meaning, and what do we mean? When we are talking about whether life has a meaning or not. Meaning is synonymous to purpose. Is there really anything worth pursuing? Now, there are two parts, that we can go through. We can either believe that there's a meaning or there's a purpose to why we're here, and there's something that we need to do, before we die, before we go, or there's something that we just need to do to add, to contribute something to life. Or we can look at life, from a pessimistic and deterministic angle, and we can just say that we're just here as mere flukes of random mutation and flukes of according to the Darwinian theory, we're here, by random genetic mutation and by natural selection. So you can either believe that and maybe believe that life has no inherent purpose in it, which may or may not be correct. I don't know. I don't know which one is which, but I know that I have to give my life a meaning. And for me to have a meaning to life, it gives me a purpose. It gives me something to believe in, something to work towards, something that makes my life worth actually living. If I didn't believe my life had a meaning, I'll probably just go the other way of ending it, But I think I'm here to do something, pass on my genes, if possible, pass on my knowledge and experience, and then go. Yeah, so there's no clear-cut thing there. You have to decide whether it has meaning or not. So if you decide to give your life a meaning, and you decide to do some work that has meaning to you, that will be as an adult, that's the ultimate goal, satisfaction, fulfillment that you're going to get from life, is by engaging in work that makes meaning to you, that gives a sense of joy and satisfaction while you're doing it and after you've done it. So number one is that you must have a personal a sort of personal fulfillment from the work that you're doing. It has to satisfy you personally. It has to hit some moral points in your life. It has to give you energy and enthusiasm to do it. So your work needs to be your motivation. This is what I call intrinsic motivation. So you're not doing it because something on the external requires you to do it. You're doing it because you find joy in doing it. It makes you happy to do that work that you're doing. It doesn't have to be your 9-to-5 job. It could be something like your part-time work, your volunteering work at the weekends, and if you're lucky enough, you can make it your full-time work, which is what I'm doing now. I'm making my work, my passion, my love, a full-time job, and I'm doing it from morning till night every day. Now, not everybody is going to get to that level because there's a lot of risk involved, but you can support people that are doing it if you don't want to go down that route. So your work has to give you energy. Your work needs to be the fuel that drives you. You should be waking up in the morning very energized, happy, excited to go and do that work. Um, so when you find, I've done a video about how to find your passion, I think. Yeah, so when you find your passion in that kind of, in your job or in your work, then that work will give you a reason, to continue. It will give you a reason to be alive. It will give you a reason, to be happy and to enjoy this world as it is. It's not very enjoyable if you don't have enough resources to make it enjoyable. But it's still enjoyable, no matter how it goes. And what makes life, really worth living is what we do every day, which is what I've been talking about from the beginning of the video. What you do every day is your work. Right from when you wake up in the morning, your morning routine, right up until when you're about to go to sleep for the day before you wake up the next day. So what you do in between when you wake up in the morning, in between sunrise and sunset or whatever it is, however you call it, in between your own rising and you're going back to sleep at the end of the day, what you do in between that day is your work. And so that work needs to be energizing. That work needs to stimulate something within you. That's the intrinsic motivation, So you should be motivated from the inside. Nobody's going to motivate you from the outside. And you're never going to be ready to do the work that you're meant to do. When you let go of the need, to be perfect, when you let go of the need to know what you're saying, when you let go of the need to be articulate and to be perfect in what you're doing, then that's when you become vulnerable. No matter how hard you prepare, in the end, when you're about to take action, most of the things that you prepared for, won't be there again because you can't take it into the arena. Inside the arena is where you have to come out to perform. You have to be yourself. And there's no easy way of saying this. The easiest way is just that, you have to have the courage to be yourself. You cannot copy somebody else. Because the world needs you. The world needs your experience. The world needs to know what you have done. We are all expressions of the universe. We are part of the variety, the iridescence of the universe. And that's why we're here in different forms. We're here to talk to each other. We're here to communicate with ourselves. We're lucky to be living in these times where there's the internet, and the internet is able to. The internet is there, for us to create, to become creators of our own experiences, to become creators of our own knowledge, and to curate our creations, to be able to record it, to be able to store it for the next generation, or for and also for this generation too. So it's important, that we show up authentically and share our experiences and what life has taught us. It's going to be very, very useful. It is useful for you to do it because, first of all, it's going to heal you as a human being, and it's also useful for any other person, third party, that will stumble upon your video at any time. And that's the end. I have some visitors, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.